Welcome to video lesson students. This is Sharada from ZPHS Srirangavaram. Today's topic is about irrational numbers, and these irrational numbers, we know that root 2, root 3, all these are all irrational numbers. Proving root 2 is an irrational number is very important problem. Root 2 or root 3 or root 5, anything it may be. It is a very important problem, and that question may be asked under this reasoning and proof academic standard. So that is very important. Let us see the problem now. See, proving root 2 is an irrational number. For that, we know that we already worked out that we know that root 2 is an irrational number. But now let us assume that root 2 is a rational number. So contradiction we'll take the reverse, that is root 2 is a rational number. When root 2 is a rational number, that can be written in the form of a by b, where a, b are co-prime. So when you take this b to the other side, this can be written as b root 2 is equal to a. Now the fourth step is squaring on both sides. You will get b root 2 the whole square is equal to a square. Here the root and square will get cancelled. You will get the answer as 2b square is equal to a square. So when you bring 2 to the other side, that 2 will divide a square. So when 2 divides a square, it will divide the a also. It will divide the a also. You know that when 2 divides 4, it will divide the 2 also. So when 2 divides a, that can be written as a by 2. A by 2, you take it as c, some c, where c is an integer. So this can be written as a is equal to 2c. In place of a, you can substitute 2c. Here, in this step, you substitute 2c in place of a. So what you'll get here, 2 square is 4 by 2. So this 4 will cancel with 2. You will get answer as 2c square. When you bring 2 to the other side, it will divide b square. So previously we got that 2 will divide a, and now in this step we got that 2 divides b square, and ultimately the 2 will divide b also. So the 2 will divide a and b both. So when a number other than 1 which divides the both digits in numerator and denominator, you can say that 2 digits are not at all co-prime. They are not at all co-prime. So this we have approached to this step because we have taken a wrong assumption. What is the wrong assumption? Yes, the assumption we have taken that root 2 is a rational number is false. So you can say this contradicts the fact that root 2 is a rational number. So root 2 is not a rational number. Root 2 is irrational number. So like this, each and every step will be in this model only. This is very important problem. In place of 2, you may substitute 3, like root 3. Prove that root 3 is a irrational number, or root 5, root 7, root 11. As such, you can take and you can solve these problems. As many problems as you can solve. If you solve the problems according to these steps, the framework should be same as it is when you face this problem in the final examination. These steps, almost I think 14 steps are there in this problem. These 14 steps should repeat as it is. So instead taking 2 in this place, you can take 3, 5, 7, 11, like that. Let us move on to one more problem here. So this one, in this problem, prove 2 plus root 7 is irrational number. This is one more model. In this problem also, we will take that 2 plus root 7 is rational. When that is rational, you can take that is equal to a by b, where a and b are co-prime. So you bring this 2 to other side. like this. Since A, B are integers, these two are integers, therefore the whole thing you can say this is a rational number. So A by B minus 2 is a rational number. So RHS is rational. You can say that definitely the LHS should be rational. LHS should be rational. But here root 7 should be rational number. But you know, root 7 is rational or irrational? Yes, you are right. Root 7 is irrational. So this is contradicts the fact that root 7 is irrational. We have concluded to this step like root 7 is irrational. This is contradiction we have approached. This is because of false assumption. The false assumption is that root 2 plus root 7 is irrational, which one is wrong. It is false. Therefore, you can take it as 2 plus root 7 is irrational number. So for this type of problems, the steps will be like this. Remember, in place of 7, in place of 2, you can put 3. In place of 7, you can put 5. And you can solve problems like this. You should get steps like this only as it is. Next problem. If two roots are there, see here, root 3, root 7. Prove that root 3 plus root 7 is a irrational number. For this problem, in this problem also, we will take that root 3 plus root 7 is a rational number. So this, the same steps, see here, for each and every problem, the first step and the second step is same. So the third step is little bit changed. Here, left side, two roots are there. So in this step, we have to square on both sides like this. The third step will be when you square on both sides. So this is formula for a plus b whole square, isn't it? So a square plus b square plus 2ab. So here root 3 the whole square, you'll get 3. Root 7 the whole square, you'll get 7. 2ab, that is 2 root 3 root 7. And RHS will be a square by b square. So 7 plus 3, you'll get 10. So when you take this 10 to other side, see like this. And you bring this 2 to other side also. So it will divide like this. So RHS you will get like this. So you have to send each and every term on LHS to other side. Only the root term is left on LHS. Like that you have to send all the terms, remaining terms to RHS. So when you observe this, you know that A and B are integers and the right side which is there, this one is a rational number. This one is rational number. So RHS is rational number, LHS should be rational number. But you know, is root 2 rational number? Root 21 is rational number. No, root 21 is not a rational number. Root 21 can be written like root 7 into root 3. So root 7 is not a rational. Root 3 is also not a rational number. So ultimately, root 21 is not a rational number. So this contradiction we have, this is a contradiction. This contradiction we have approached because we have taken a false assumption. What is the false assumption? That we have taken that root 3 plus root 7 is rational. That is false. So you can say that root 3 plus root 7 is irrational. So this problem, when two roots are there, this is the type of the steps you will get. When one root is there and one is a rational number, mixed rational, for that the steps will be different. When only root 2 is there, so 3 model problems I have explained today. When you practice well, you will get problems. So let us discuss now some important 1 mark questions in logarithms. These are very important 1 mark questions. See here, log 5 to the base 125. Find the value for this. So you have to write this 125 in an exponential form. So 125 can be written as 5 cube, isn't it? So here we'll apply the formula, this formula. So when power is there for the base, this power will come and sit in the front like this. So you will get 1 by n log a to the base a. You know log a to the base a is 1. So the answer will be 1 by n. Here the power will come and like this 1 by 3 log 5 to the base 5. So this is 1, no? You'll get the answer as 1 by 3. See here, this is one more problem. Log 1 by 32 to the base 2. 32. 32 means you have to write in an exponential form, like 2 to the power of 5. So 2 to the power of 5 is in the denominator. See, look at this formula. A to the power of n is in the denominator. When you bring this one to the numerator, the power will become minus. So here also you'll get the power as minus 5. So when look at this formula, log a to the power of n. So the answer for this is n log a. So this 5 will come and sit in front. So you'll get n log a. Here you'll get minus 5 log 2 to the base 2. Log 2 to the base 2 is 1. Log a to the base a is 1. No? So minus 5 into 1, you'll get minus 5 as answer. See one more problem here. Log 0.001. So after point, how many digits are there? 1, 2, 3, 4 digits are there. So when you write this decimal form in a fraction form like this, you have to take point as 1 like this, and you have to put zeros. How many zeros? 4 zeros like this. So you will get 10,000 in the denominator. So 10,000 can be written as 10 to the power of 4. When you bring this one to the numerator, you will get 10 to the power of minus 4. From here, the step is like this only. In this problem, we have done the same thing. So the minus 4 will come in front and you will get log 10 to the base 10. That is 1. The answer will be minus 4. One more problem. Here, this is very typical problem and this is repeated more frequently in the final examinations that they may ask in the fill in the blanks, 1 mark questions like that. See here, the power is, this is the whole power. This is the total thing is exponent. Exponent to the base 3. So 3 to the power of 3 plus log 11 to the base 3. So plus is there. Plus is there in between these two terms. So when you separate them, you will get into in between. So 3 to the power of 3 into 3 to the power of log 11 to the base 3. So 3 cube, that is 27. So this one, the answer will be, this is 11. So this formula you have to remember. According to this formula only, you will get the answer as 11. See here, this formula, n to the power of log n to the base a. For this, the answer is n. So for this, the answer will be 11. So when you multiply these two, you'll get 297. See, these are the problems I have given. You can pause this slide and you can note down all these problems in your notes and try to work out. So these are the problems which are in exponential form. You have to change them in a logarithmic form. So logarithmic form, you have to change all these problems. Almost 10 problems are there in this. Next one. See here, logarithmic form is given. You have to change in a exponential form. You have to change in a exponential form. Look carefully. You can pause this slide and you can note down all the problems. Try to work out. Try to work out all the problems. The 4 problems, 4 model problems I have explained. So you can do it. When you practice, you'll get the perfection. See here in this problem, you have to find the value. So these are the problems. These are the problems are very important. You may get for 1 mark questions or fill in the blanks. See, this is the all about today's session. I think each and every student has understood the concept well. So better luck. and you do prepare, when you practice, you'll get the problems. Thank you. Thank you everyone for listening.